How to make kids behave is what we're talking about today on the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler and I'm joined by Anky Balfoort, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
And you're from Cohesive Coaching,
yes?
Yeah?
That's
fabulous.
right.
All right. Now, you work with positive parenting programs, yeah? Where's the passion come from there, Anky?
Well, I'm a life coach and I have been for about 10 years now, and I get a number of clients with different issues or situations that they'd like to achieve or they'd like to resolve. And part of that is often parenting related as well. So,
but where's your passion come from? Why do you want to do it?
I'm a parent.
Oh, okay. So
I'm a parent.
Suitably qualified.
Yes, well, I'd hope so. I've got a 24-year-old and a 26-year-old, and they're doing very well. But they're nice people, I think. You know, this is what I think anyway. I think so. Anyway. So what I decided was, there was a bit of a pattern when people come into me and, you know, they want to achieve their goals, they want to make differences in their lives, but there have been some blockages that have stopped them from achieving that in the past. And so often, because of the way our brain is wired from when we're very young, these things come from their childhood, and it may not be their parents, it may be, you know, a whole lot of other influences. People try and do the best they possibly can, but they may unwittingly cause some blockages in people's minds and some issues that they may carry forward into their lives. So a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, asked me if I knew of a good parenting program, and I looked it up online and found P, Positive Parenting, which is run by the University of Queensland. It's been around for 30 years.
Okay.
Lots of evidence, scientific facts around how effective it is. It's very simple, back to basic stuff.
Well, just here in Australia, though?
Yeah, it's from Brisbane.
Oh, it's actually...
Yes, how good is that?
Okay. But is it just contained within
No, it's in 25 different countries now.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's been around for a long time. The Queensland government is backing it, which is fantastic. So a lot of the different modules are available free. So online, P is free to parents. And so when my friend asked me this and I saw it and I thought that what they're talking about in the different principles of positive parenting really aligns with my values. So then I decided to become trained in it. And now part of my business is focusing on providing that to people. Oh, great.
Okay, so let's go through the list really quickly because we've got a limited amount of time here.
Yes.
So let's go through them and just maybe give a little example as we go through.
Sure.
So where do we start with the list, yeah?
Okay, so the three different parts to positive parenting are creating positive relationships with your children. The second one is teaching them the skills and the behaviours that you want them to have. And the last one is managing misbehaviour.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
So break that down for us.
Okay, so what in particular would you like me to break down?
Well, I don't know, it's like, setting ground rules, is that important?
Okay, right, so that's part of we do 7 techniques of managing misbehaviour, and setting ground rules is the first one.
So what's an example there?
Okay, so basically it's where you sit together with your kids and you decide, you know, there might be some ground rules about maybe not running in the house, or talking nicely to each other, or, you know, eating your food before you get out of the house in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you talked off camera about directed discussion. I mean,
that's right.
What's an example of that?
Okay, so directed discussion is when the ground rules are broken.
Oh, okay.
So this is when we ask our child, you know, so do you remember there's a problem here, you've just run in the house, I didn't want you to do that. Remember, tell me what the ground rule is about that. Remember how we set that a while ago? And your child will say, okay, no running in the house. And then the parent will say, show me. And then the child will show them. And then the parent praises them, because it's very important to notice good behaviour in children.
Oh, okay. All right. And then what goes on there? Like you mentioned about planned ignoring as well.
That's right. So sometimes...
I like the sound of that, by the way.
Exactly, yes. No, I won't do that to you, John.
No, okay.
So planned ignoring is about when, you know, children will sometimes do things just to seek their parents' attention, because parents are very important to them. And if they can't get their attention by being good, they will get their attention by misbehaving. And so this is for small misbehaviours.
Oh, okay.
For example, if they're, you know, making funny noises, if they're farting loudly all the time trying to get your attention, if they're making, you know, going whining, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And so the best thing for a parent to do, if the child is not hurting anyone and if it's not serious misbehaviour, is to actually ignore it. Because if you give them attention, you feed into what they want.
Don't reward them.
That's right. So,
okay, cool.
But planned ignoring has to be done really well. So it's not just not talking to your child, it's also making sure you stay they can't, because children, all of us, are very good at picking up on each other's vibes. So if a parent gets worked up, the child gets a reaction that, you know, some reaction, which is what they want.
Okay, what else is on the list there?
Okay,
you got clear and simple instructions.
Clear and simple instructions, yeah. So that's another technique. So these techniques are, you know, they go up with a level of misbehaviour, if you like. So clear and simple instruction is when, you know, a child is playing up, they might be jumping on the bed and the mum comes along and says, don't be silly, stop, you know, stop that. But it's not really clear what she wants the child to do.
Oh, okay.
So clear, simple instructions are, please, Sonia, don't jump on the bed because, you know, you're going to break the bed. So please get down on the floor, right? So that's a clear and simple instruction.
Okay, great. And logical consequences is what I heard as well. I love that. As an IT guy, like I lit up.
Plays to your left brain, doesn't it?
It's like, yeah, that sounds great.
That's right.
The consequence is logical, yeah.
Yes. So just imagine, John, that you're playing with your brother. And your brother, you are, you know, on the computer, and you start fighting because you're not taking turns nicely. And your parent will come and say, John and Arnie, stop fighting over the computer. You keep going, and then the parent says, all right, you haven't stopped fighting like I asked you to, so you need to now stop playing with the computer for the next 15 minutes. So that's a logical instruction, a logical consequence, right?
Okay, yeah, great, okay. Quiet time and time out are the final two I saw on the list.
That's right, so that's where, from, you know, the misbehaviour escalates a little bit. So quiet time is, for example, again, if you have children that come over for a play date, they're playing nicely in a group, and then people start, one little child starts playing up and affecting the others in a negative way. So then what you say is, you know, stop doing that. They don't listen, so you only ask children to stop things once. It's very important. So the next time they do it, you say, right, now you haven't done as I've asked, so now you're going to sit outside. You're going to sit away from the group for 5 minutes, and you're quiet. You have to be quiet for that time. When you've done that, you can come back and play. Okay, so it's a simple way to sort of bring them back. Yes, exactly. So just frame of mind. Exactly. Just give everyone a bit of time out, but they're still part on the periphery of the activity. No, right, but that's different to time out. It is, yeah. So time out is when things throwing temper tantrums, for example. So when things really escalate or hurting each other. So that's where you take the child, you say, you haven't done as I've asked you, you know, you need to stop hurting, you haven't done that. So I'm going to take you to time out, and you take them to a removed space from where the action is going on. So yeah, in that case, everyone gets a chance to calm down, including the parents, because, you know, it can start escalating if people don't calm down. And then they have to be quiet in the timeout space as well. So it can be, you know, you might put them somewhere safe, obviously, somewhere not interesting, so not their bedroom, because, you know, that doesn't really matter because they've got lots of stuff to play with usually. So maybe, you know, space outside in a hallway, or it might be on the staircase, or it might be even in a laundry if things are, you know, chemicals and things like that are locked away. So, yeah, so it's, and then they have to stay and be quiet in that space, and if they're not quiet, then you start the timer again. Okay, great, all right. Simple stuff by the sound of it. Yeah, and it works really, really well, you know, and parents don't have to take on board every one of these techniques, but when they do, the techniques that they use, it works very well, but they have to use it consistently. So when you say you're going to do something, you have to carry it through. Because that way, with the neural paths and neuroscience, you are training your child that when mum and dad say something, they are going to carry it out. Yeah, that's right. There's the empty threats of... empty threats create worse throughout life. Exactly, exactly. Okay, now how do people get hold of you, Anky? Well, I've got a website, cohesivecoaching.com.au. So if you want to have a look there, I run workshops for working parents on Saturday. I do corporate programs as well, so as part of the health and wellbeing. And you do one-on-one as well? I do one-on-one coaching where parents come to me, and I have quite a few people take that option, because not only do we do the Triple P stuff, but I also bring in all the other things that I know through my 10 years of coaching. So fabulous. Anky, thank you very much for coming on the eCentral Business Show. Now, I've got another question for you. Will you stick around and answer it? Yes, sure. Okay, fabulous. All right, thank you very much for that today. That's all for now from the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're doing on the eCentral Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you via this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube,
Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eCentral.com.au/show website. Pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show, so you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month, put out once again in an email, arrives in your inbox, so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business-focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.